It's good to be with you this morning. This is Wednesday. Don't forget to go to church where you can tonight. We're having Bible study in our church at 6:30 for our 6 o'clock for our adults and 6 o'clock for our youth and children's program. Encourage you to be there. You know, speaking of our youth and children, the Bible tells us that it's very important that we understand who Christ is as a little child. It said at this time the disciples came to Jesus saying, "Who then is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Then Jesus called a little child to him, set him on in the midst of them, and said, "Assuredly I say to you, unless you are converted and become as a little child, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven." There's a really interesting illustration here that's given that talks about the youth, the children, the church's future, written by Mark Lefebvre. It says 40 years ago, a Philadelphia congregation watched as 3 9-year-old boys were baptized and joined the church. Excuse me. Not long after, unable to continue with its dwindling membership, the church sold the building and disbanded. One of those boys was Dr. Tony Campolo, author of Christian Sociologist in Eastern College, Pennsylvania. Dr. Campolo remembers years later when I was doing research in the archives of our denominations, I decided to look up the church report for the year of my baptism. There was my name and Dick White's. He's now a missionary. Bert Newman, now a professor of theology at an African seminary, was also there. Then I read the church report of my year. It has not been a good year for our church. We have lost 27 members. 3 joined, and they were only children. Isn't that interesting? The church future is in the children. And the reason I say that is not because adults aren't necessary, but we grow older. And as we grow older, we've got to leave a legacy. And that legacy is the children that we bring to Christ through Jesus' salvation. So we must definitely concentrate and help in building our children programs and our youth programs. So keep that in mind and pray for our church as it tries to do just that, and our workers that are in the children's program as they try to do that, as well as our youth program. You know, I really believe that the future is in our children. God bless you. Have a good day. We'll see you at church tonight, I hope.